Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Sorry, there is some problems with the internet, but hopefully everything is gonna work out. We are live today, and we are together with Coach Elle, and today we are gonna be talking about self-love and how crucial it is. Because before we start connecting with other people, before we start looking for this perfect love relationship, we have to develop the relationship with ourselves.
Exactly. Yeah. Hi, everybody. Yes, it's a first step. Self discovery is a first step to self love and also connecting with other people. If we don't know who we are and where we want to go and what our uh, boundaries are, and then there is trial and error. So it's best to really work on ourselves, understand what self care is for us, basically have set up healthy boundaries with other people. So there's few steps to start with. Don't you agree, Irina?
Absolutely. Yes, and that's how it is. It's so important to recognize knowing who you are and love yourself with all the flaws. Like my favorite expression is flawsome. I'm awesome with all my flaws. So accept yourself for who you are and just allow to love yourself more, right? And this is like a process. Self love is never going to stop, right? Because each day there is something you're going to discover about yourself, there is something more to love yourself for. And once you love yourself, then the way they usually say, if your cup is not full, you cannot give it to anybody else. So the
Exactly.
idea is when you learn how to love yourself, when we actually love ourselves to the point that we know who we are, we accept ourselves for who we are, then it's easier to share that love with others.
Yes, exactly. So if you don't love yourself, how can you love another person? That's the question. And one of the exercises that I give my clients is the mirror work. So every morning, I suggest when you wake up and you look at yourself in the mirror, really looking deep into your eyes and say to yourself that I love you. A lot of people have a hard time doing this exercise um, because actually looking into your eyes is like looking into your soul. So it takes time sometimes. I had clients to take them a couple of weeks to really be able to say to themselves that I love you. But it's always a step by step. It's always doable, and it's by understanding, you know, who you are, and not just be in your head, but like be also in your body. Understand your feelings and really uh, open yourself up to embrace yourself, not from the head up, but like, you know, who you are. Every part of your body can love every part of you. So it's a step by step self discovery. And then it gets to a point of self love eventually.
I love this, and especially the fact that it's so important because, yes, we were not trained to love ourselves, right? And this is the skill that we are learning in the process once we discover that this is possible. And the best love that you can give is the love to yourself. You're not going to look for the a validation outside of yourself, because that's exactly how we learned that we constantly were looking for the approvals of other people, for the validation from other sides, and we kind of completely ignored ourselves for who we are. And now it's the time when we actually claim that power back, realizing that the best love that we can provide is not coming from anybody else, but it comes from us. And
Yes.
learn how to love ourselves and just be expressive about it. The more you start doing it, maybe initially the more you become familiar with that, and the more it's going to feel natural, right? It's like everything takes practice. No matter what new skill you pick up in life, everything takes practice, and
Consistent.
practice makes it perfect.
Yes, yes, exactly. So it's another way you can actually I have it on my phone. I set up like alarms every hour or every 2 hours just to check in and see how do I feel now. Would like, I mean, because most of us work from home now, so would I want to get up and walk around, go outside, come. That self-care also has something, it is your self-love, because if you're gonna like stay in one location on your desk all day long, that's not self-love, that's not taking care of yourself. So check in with yourself on a daily basis, sometimes in hourly basis, to see where you are, what you feel, and just go step by step. That's part of self-love, that's part of understanding what you want in that moment.
So true, so true. And can you share something from your personal experience? Like, how did you manage to find that self love for yourself?
Yeah, it has been a journey. I mean, one part was that I like to meditate. So this is many years ago when I started meditation. um, I realized that I have a hard time just sitting in one place and meditate, uh, and if I lay down I fall asleep. So I would like to go for a walk in the morning, so I'm doing my meditations while I walk in the morning for an hour, and I change my meditation to one or the other. It just depends. In the morning I get up and say, okay, what do I like to listen to and where I am. So today, how do I want to start my day? So I asked myself questions, and it was a journey to get to this point of accepting that, I'm a meditation walker. I'm not someone who can sit and meditate, which is okay. That's who I am.
And thank you. And I would like to share my affirmation that I say in
Sure.
front of the mirror every morning.
Mhm.
And this is the affirmation that I say, and it helps me tremendously to love myself more and more every day. And I see how my energy as well is changing and attracting a lot of great energies into my space. So the affirmation goes like this: I love you, Irina. You are a magnet for love. I'm getting better and better every day in every way. And so it
Beautiful.
is.
Beautiful.
Woohoo! And so it
Yes.
is.
Yes. And so it is.
Mm-hmm. And it's just like for listeners, if you want to try and do something like that, or if you want to find something online, there are a lot of affirmations. Affirmations is actually just a positive statement that we are constantly feeding our brain, our mind, right? Because we have a logical mind and we have subconscious mind, and subconscious mind is actually like a big program machine where everything is stored. So we want to reprogram our subconscious mind for that beautiful outcome that we want to produce. Because the more positive statements we are going to feed into our brain, the more we are going to have this outcomes generated by our subconscious mind, where we are going to attract the possibilities into our life. And the same goes for the partners, right? If we want to attract ideal partner, the more positive affirmations we are going to say, the more internal work we are going to do, eventually we are going to attract exactly who we desire.
Exactly. I don't really know if you're familiar with Regan Hilliard, and she always talks about 80-20. 80% working on yourself, 20% from the outside interaction. So it's interesting that I mean, I have been doing it reverse, but now the walking, the meditation, affirmations that you're talking about, there's so many tools that you can use to have the best day and understand step by step how to who you are and loving yourself for who you are.
Totally. And something else comes to my mind.
Hmm.
You could write like 5 compliments every day to yourself. Write it down because there is always something you could compliment yourself for. And like I said, a lot of people are not used to that, but the more you do it, the more you're gonna love it. And then it's gonna get so addicted, like, I have to say some compliments to myself, right? Don't wait for anybody else to do that, because eventually people are gonna start complimenting you as well. But everything starts from you. You are gonna
Yes.
be a pioneer. You are gonna actually set that energy going,
Mhm.
and it's amazing process, and just play with that, be curious and have fun.
Yes, it's your energy that kind of radiates out to other people. So, as Arina is saying, if you say, "Oh, I'm a beautiful woman today and every day," uh, I don't know, my hair looks beautiful today, or some compliments, as you said about yourself. It's so interesting when you go out, people compliment you about your hair because you put that energy out there. So,
Yeah, you set your intention, and as well goes for men, right?
exactly, yeah.
I am an amazing guy. I'm all about love and acceptance and connection, right? So, whether woman or a man, you could try it out and let us know in the comment section, and or any other episodes we are having, because we would love to hear your feedback and just see how it goes for you. The tools are great and they are good when we pick up and use them. That's exactly how we can build our new reality.
Yes.
All right. Any last words, Al? Any advice for the listeners?
Just to explore and see where you are today and where you want to be, where you want to go. So maybe that kind of route will help you put those affirmations coming up in the morning for you. So that would be something that I recommend.
Thank you so much. So I just want to wish everybody a great self discovery, self love, do affirmations, do compliments, and check out back with us with the answers and telling how it went for you.
Yes.
Until then, have a beautiful, beautiful day and see you next week.